Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held bilateral talks with President Vladimir Putin on his two-day official visit to Russia, pledging to strengthen ties between the two countries. Prime Minister Modi, in his meeting with the Russian President Vladimir Putin in the Kremlin, stated that the death of innocent children in war, conflict or a terror attack was very painful. His remarks come in the aftermath of a lethal strike on a children's hospital in Kyiv. While Ukraine says it has recovered fragments of a Russian Kh-101 cruise missile at the hospital, Russia claims it was the work of a Ukrainian anti-missile system.
एक्सेलेंसी, एक मित्र के नाते मैंने हमेशा कहा है कि हमारी भावी पीढ़ी के उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए शांति सर्वाधिक आवश्यक है। लेकिन मैं ये भी जानता हूं कि युद्ध के मैदान में समाधान संभव नहीं होते। बम, बंदूक और गोलियों के बीच समाधान और शांति वार्ताएं सफल नहीं होती हैं और हमने वार्ता के माध्यम से ही शांति के रास्ते अपनाने होंगे।
Now, earlier in the day, the Indian Prime Minister spoke to the Indian diaspora in the Russian capital, vowing to make India the third largest economy in the world in his third term. As he communicated his government's goals for the next 5 years, he said India is being seen as a strong pillar in the evolving multipolar world. Listen in.
मैंने प्रण किया था कि अपने तीसरे टर्म में मैं 3 गुनी ताकत से काम करूंगा। तीन गुनी रफ्तार से काम करूंगा।
And as part of his visit, the Indian Prime Minister laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier in Moscow as well. While on his two-day visit to Russia for the India-Russia Annual Summit, the Indian Prime Minister will be honoured by the prestigious Order of the St. Andrew the Apostle in Moscow. He was bestowed with the award in 2019 for his contribution towards developing a strategic partnership and maintaining friendly ties between Russia and India. India has become an increasingly important partner for sanctions-hit Russia since the beginning of the Russia war in Ukraine. India has refrained from criticizing Putin's actions. Instead, it has urged Ukraine and Russia to resolve their conflict through dialogue and diplomacy. While on the other hand, it has increased its purchases of Russian oil as well. Well, in light of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Russia, Russia's Rosatom has made some key statements highlighting that India and Russia are in dialogue to jointly develop the transit potential of the Northern Sea route and exploring options for establishing a pilot line for international container transit through the Northern Sea route. Preparation is also underway for the technical specifications for the construction of a new Russian-designed nuclear power plant in India with the VVER 1200 reactor units. Russia and India see prospects for collaboration in closing the nuclear fuel cycle as well. Rosatom is discussing the possibility of constructing 6 more high-capacity nuclear units and small-scale nuclear power plants in India as well. So that is a substantial announcement that is likely to happen as well during this visit. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.